Now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 5, a wrong-way crash in Richland ends in the death of one driver and sends 4 people to the hospital. What we know so far. Also ahead, the decisions made at last night's Ben Franklin Transit meeting and why it was standing room only for people to make their voices be heard. And there are tons of weekend events happening. We've got one of them that will help you get up and get moving while also raising awareness for a big cause that could help millions of people. And get ready for a roller coaster weather weekend. Some of us in the region will see some thunderstorm action while others could see the sun stick around. Our Riley Fitzgerald's in for Stacy Lee, and your news starts now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Happy Friday. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I'm Austin Breed. We have a lot of top headlines to get to tonight, but first, it is the start of the weekend. That means you're going to want your latest weather, especially if you have any plans for the weekend. It does look like some of us in northern Oregon and eastern Washington are going to have to deal with some thunderstorms. You're looking at a live radar right now. This is our first alert radar, and you can see right on the tail end of Pendleton, we already have those thunderstorms moving in, especially for our viewers in northeast Oregon. You are going to be wanting to keep that in mind tonight. Now, for a first full look at your forecast, we turn to our very own Riley Fitzgerald. She's in for Stacy tonight, but Riley's not in studio. She's actually at a big event going on in Pasco tonight, so let's get to her live at the Dust Devils Feast Family Night. It's the first one of the season. Hi, Riley. How's it going?
Hi, Austin. It is a great Friday to be out at Giesa Stadium. It is actually pretty nice. It's nice in mid to upper 60s right now, and even though it's cloudy, I even took my jacket off because it is so nice outside. So let's take a look at what's ahead for our weather today.
Ahead, we've got some thunderstorms continuing in the Blues tonight. Some of those storms could bring along small hail, gusty winds, and heavy rains. Those are expected to stick around the Blue Mountain region just for tonight. We've also got some showers on the way, which some of us have seen so far already today. Luckily, we're in for a beautiful warm-up. So before we get into the weekend's temps, let's take a look at tonight's. Upper 30s, lower 40s in the Yakima Valley. In the Mid-Columbia, we're seeing mid-40s tonight, and in the foothills of the Blues, mid-40s as well, accompanied by those thunderstorms and rain. Now let's take a look at our temps for tomorrow. Tomorrow we're seeing that beautiful warm-up mid-70s in Yakima with plenty of sun. Tri-Cities is seeing mid to upper 70s tomorrow. Lots of sun on the forecast as well. We're all looking forward to it. And Walla Walla is looking great with the mid-70s tomorrow. A beautiful weekend is on the way. A great time for some fun plans.
And as I said, great weather for baseball. Right now I'm joined with Daryl Ebert. He is the Vice President and General Manager with the Dust Devils. So we're excited. It's the first Friday game, home game of the season. How excited are we for it?
Very much so. It's a family feast night tonight, so we're excited about that. Discounted concession items, $2 hot dogs and that sort of thing. So we're excited, and hopefully people will come out and enjoy the great evening.
Awesome. And then lots of deals going on. Why should people get out tonight for baseball?
Yeah, definitely the $2 items, the hot dogs, the chips, the drinks, and then all the other entertainment that's going on. We got a lot of fun things on the field that are happening. Hopefully we get our first home win tonight. We're excited about that, so hopefully that'll be the icing on the cake.
Awesome. And what are the details for the game? What time does it start?
Game starts at 6:30 with the gates opening at 5:30, and we'll get going at that point. First pitch happening at 6:30. And not your first pitch, though. That's a little before that.
My first pitch is just before 6:30 tonight. I did one last year, and I kind of crushed it, so I hope to do the same. I have been practicing. We'll see that later. Again, coming up at 6 o'clock, we'll have a little preview right before the game starts. But for now, Austin, I'll send it back to you.
And Riley definitely was practicing. We'll check in with her in just a bit. All right, turning to serious news tonight. Let's get to your top news stories. A Kennewick man is dead, and 4 others from Pasco were taken to the hospital after a wrong-way crash in Richland last night. The crash happened right around 9 p.m. in the eastbound lanes of the bypass highway right near Duportel Street. Authorities say 60-year-old Ron Lusk was driving the wrong way when he hit a car head on. Inside that car were 2 adults and 2 children from Pasco. Lusk later died of his injuries, and the 4 people who were hurt were taken to area hospitals. Their conditions are not known at this hour. The investigation into why Lusk was going the wrong way is ongoing. We are following up tonight. It was standing room only at the Ben Franklin Transit Board meeting, the directors meeting on Thursday. The big talker of the night was BFT's proposal to cut its sales tax collection. Some members of Ben Franklin Transit's board are asking the public to consider cutting the agency's local sales tax. The cut would allow that money to go towards other projects in an individual area, if that area asks voters to approve a tax for those projects, such as aging infrastructure or upgrades in other areas. The reduction proposal calls for 0.1% reduction. While it would save taxpayers some money, it also could mean a huge loss in revenue for BFT, around $130 million. For some public commenters, that's just not worth it.
Saving them $20 a year by this tax being cut. So this hardly seems worth it with the loss of jobs and services that would result.
Coming up on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6 tonight, our Monique Ledesma is breaking down the meeting, and you'll hear more from those who showed up during the public comment session. Turning to your national headlines today, 1 person is dead and 13 were hurt after a stolen 18-wheeler crashed into a Texas Department of Public Safety building today. Several people remain in critical condition. Authorities say 42-year-old Leonard Parker stole the semi and crashed it into the DPS building because he had been denied a commercial driver's license yesterday. He was arrested at the scene. Authorities say the truck was being pursued just before the crash by a Texas DPS deputy. Major U.S. airlines are asking the Biden administration tonight to block additional flights to and from China. They say Beijing's current aviation policies are creating a competitive disadvantage to the 315,000 U.S. airline workers that serve China. One of the main issues is Chinese airlines continue to access Russian airspace. U.S. carriers stopped using Russian airspace after Moscow's invasion of Ukraine in early 2022. Hoping to avoid Russian airspace adds time and costs to U.S. flights, making them less competitive in the aviation market. We have a massive recall of bike stem razors. It's all because of a fall hazard. Now, it covers roughly 500,000 Delta Cycle brand and Dimension brand stem razors. The Consumer Product Safety Commission says the products can cause a bike's handlebar to shift unexpectedly, and riders can easily fall. The stem razors were sold at stores nationwide and online between the years 1998 and 2024. More than 500,000 Roku accounts have been compromised in a cyber attack. The company said hackers gained access to user accounts through stolen login credentials, exploiting people who use the same credentials for different accounts. The company is reversing charges and refunding all affected accounts. Roku will also reach out to users affected by this hack. This year's NCAA tournament saw record TV ratings. The women's title game averaged 18.7 million viewers, with ESPN saying it was the second most watched non-Olympic women's sporting event ever on U.S. television, after the 2015 Women's World Cup final. Massive viewership numbers aren't just good for the sports, but they are also raising the profiles of players who can now earn money and more money off their name, image, and likeness. College football is the biggest NIL sport. Opportunities continue to expand. New company Nilly pays student athletes upfront for their NIL rights and pairs them with a financial advisor. Coming up tonight at 6:30, we will have more on this changing landscape. All right, we are making a difference tonight. One big event happening this weekend is the Clot Trot. It's something for the whole community and the whole family to take part in, and it's for a very good cause. Organizers say Organizer Sam Smith, I should say, says it started out as his son's Eagle Scout project 17 years ago. The Clot Trot is a walk and run 5K event. There is also a 1 mile option. It's going to be held tomorrow at Howard Park starting at 9 a.m. If you haven't registered just yet, you can do that on race day from 8 to 9 a.m. The race helps raise awareness for research and help people understand other bleeding disorders. To see Sam Smith's full interview with our Jessica Jalal, just head to our AppleValleyNewsNow.com or our YouTube page. Well, the Our Autism Journey Better Together event and ceremonial walk is happening this weekend as well. This event aims to raise awareness about the autism community in the Tri-Cities and encourages inclusivity, support, and involvement of individuals and families with autism. This community event is for everybody and includes sensory-friendly activities for all ages. This is not a traditional vendor fair, but an educational and interactive journey. The event will be held at the Benton County Fairgrounds in Kennewick. It runs from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. tomorrow, with the walk starting at 12:30 p.m. Apple Valley News Now live at 5, just getting started. Coming up, Yakima Valley College is getting some much-needed upgrades. Our Yakima Bureau Chief, Emily Goodell, has all of the information on what changes are happening. Plus, Riley Fitzgerald has your full weekend weather forecast, why it's shaping up to be a great weekend for some outside fun. 65 degrees, and the Dust Devils, they're back on the field tonight at 6:30. We'll be right back.
When you need legal help, trust Quantum Legal. In football, your team can have a bad season. In real life, when you are having a bad season, you can call Quantum Legal. We're here for you in times of trouble, whether you need assistance with criminal defense, personal injury, or have been injured on the job. And with tens of millions of dollars collected on behalf of clients, we will find the best solution for your situation. Call us today at 509-783-5551 or visit us online at quantumlegal.com.
Look around. All possible Triple Play customers are perfectly represented right now.
Wait, really?
There's the family, the group of adult friends, kids on their school trip,
And the first date couple, and the grandparents with their grandkids.
It's just too perfect. I knew it. They're shooting a commercial.
I thought we were better than that.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including go-karts, mini golf, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
We just thought...
If it's hidden, you might get bitten.
Why do you Goodwill? Well, there are countless reasons.
I come for the thrill of a deal, and I never missed out on the 50% off tag.
I like to hunt the bins for hidden gems.
Goodwill lets you define your style with unique gifts and treasures around every corner.
And giving back to your community just feels wonderful.
With hundreds of reasons to shop at Goodwill, you can feel great about knowing 95.7 cents of every dollar you spend helps your community. Goodwill. Donate, shop, impact locally.
Busy work week or feeling under the weather? Prosser Memorial Health's Prosser Clinic, located on Chardonnay Avenue, is open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Your health can't wait. Prosser Memorial Health's Prosser Clinic is open on weekends. Walk-ins are welcome, or call 509-786-1576 to make an appointment. This is how we care.
The newest Tempur-Pedic lineup is available now at More Furniture. The all-new Tempur-Adapt collection delivers exceptional body-conforming pressure relief for aches and pains. Available in a variety of soft, medium, and firm feels with cool-to-the-touch covers and renowned motion absorption. You'll get superior sleep and take 72 months to pay with interest-free financing. Only at More Furniture.
This newscast sponsored by Washington State Department of Revenue's Working Families Tax Credit.
Welcome back to Apple Valley News Now, live at 5. I'm Austin Reed. Alyssa Warner has the night off. Hey, a very popular building is the center of student life at Yakima Valley College, one that's remained the same for decades. But Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us students are now celebrating a big change.
The hub here at Yakima Valley College might look the same on the outside as it's always been, but students say inside it's a whole new world.
Brand new modular chairs and other furniture, booths for studying,
New technology improvements like portable charging stations and a new space for relaxing and hanging out, with an arcade game, pool table, and ping pong table. Things former student life manager Laura Yolo says the hub desperately needed.
Students on the main campus still would come in here and be in chairs and tables from 1990 something. And yeah, they just kind of felt like maybe they weren't as valued as some students on other campuses. So we needed to modernize.
Coming up at 6, a closer look at all of those changes and what they mean for students. In Yakima, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Looking forward to your story at 6 tonight, Emily. Thank you. Well, Yakima Valley College has been teaching the next generation of winemakers for decades. However, tonight they're offering a behind-the-scenes peek at their program in Grandview. The free Teach, Tour, and Taste event is open to the public and includes a tour of the facility in English or Spanish. The tours are done by students in the program, sharing about what they have learned about the winemaking process. For a fee, those 21 and older can also taste or purchase student-made wines.
This is a really great event for anybody who has an interest in wine or maybe is working in an industry to come on out, see what we have to offer.
The event goes until 7 tonight at Yakima Valley Vinters. That's located at 110 Grand Ridge Road in Grandview. The Umatilla High School varsity robotics team is heading to Houston, Texas next week. Students participate in the first robotics competition. They design, build, and compete with their robot. While students receive guidance from professional mentors, all of the work from engineering to marketing is done themselves. There are multiple ways that competing teams can actually get to the championships. One of those is called the Impact Award. According to FIRST, the award recognizes a team that has an impact on the community within robotics and beyond.
Like most people, I just thought robotics was building a robot, and I had never done that before. It didn't really spark my interest, but then joining FTC, I got to see the marketing, the leadership, stuff like that, and so then I got sucked in.
The team will be hosting a yard sale this weekend to raise money to get them to the finals. The sale will consist of donated items from the community and will be held at Umatilla District Office from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Coming up new at 6 tonight, you'll hear more from students from our Lucy Lobdell.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Riley Fitzgerald.
Ahead, we've got some thunderstorms continuing in the Blues tonight. Some of those storms could bring along small hail, gusty winds, and heavy rains. Those are expected to stick around in the Blue Mountain region just for tonight. We've also got some showers on the way, which some of us have seen so far already today. Luckily, we're in for a beautiful warm-up, so let's get right into our futurecast. These showers and thunderstorms stick around until a little bit later on this evening, and then we see that clearing. Tomorrow is looking dry and clear, barely even a few clouds in the morning, and making our way into Sunday. We're still avoiding a lot of those showers and most of those clouds. It's looking like a really nice weekend this weekend after all of our active weather that we've seen in the past few days. In terms of our winds, there's not much to worry about on our futurecast for our wind speeds, especially in terms of Saturday. Sunday winds will likely pick up a little bit. Sunday could see wind gusts in Kittitas County and Yakima counties. So that is one thing to keep an eye out for over the weekend. Wind gusts coming to the Yakima Valley on Sunday. Let's take a look at our temperatures for tonight. We're going to be seeing lower 40s in the Yakima Valley, mid 40s in the Mid-Columbia, mid 40s in the foothills of the Blues, accompanied by those thunderstorms and that rain. Tomorrow there is that beautiful warm-up mid 70s in Yakima with plenty of sun. Tri-Cities is seeing mid to upper 70s tomorrow. Lots of sun on the forecast as well. And Yakima is looking great with the mid to upper 70s as well. There's a beautiful couple of days that are ahead of us. On our 7-day forecast in the Yakima area, we're going to be seeing not much to worry about in terms of our Saturday and our Sunday. There's that big warm-up happening this weekend, but then we do cool down on Monday, almost 15 degrees, and then even more for Tuesday. Sunny conditions stick around though. Overnight lows drop as our temps do too, back to the 30s, mid to upper 30s over the next couple of days into the start of next work week. So that's something to keep an eye out on. Our warm temperatures do not stay, unfortunately, forever. Let's take a look in the Tri-Cities on our 7-day forecast. Beautiful over the next couple of days, but we're on a downward trend for our temperatures after the weekend. Even down to the 50s in our extended forecast. Some nice days are ahead of us that are expected. Lots and lots of sunshine. Our overnight lows reach up to the lower 40s in the next couple of days, so that's something to keep an eye out on. A little bit chillier than maybe we're going to get used to as we approach this beautiful weekend. In Walla Walla, we see that drop in temps after the awesome weekend. A chance of some quick, very, very light showers over the week. Not much to worry about. Lots of sun is going to be out over the next couple of days. So we have this beautiful weekend. We do have a chance of some hazier conditions on Monday and a slightly stronger chance of some showers on our Tuesday in Walla Walla. But overall, beautiful weekend on the way. A great time to make some fun plans. So hopefully you enjoy it. Coming up, we'll talk more about the awesome conditions that we're going to be getting over the weekend. So stick around.
All right, Riley, thank you very much, and we'll check in with you live at the Dust Devils game coming up soon, too. Still ahead, though, on Apple Valley News Now live at 5. Good news for Swifties, but bad news for Golden Bachelor fans. We take a look at some of the biggest trending headlines today, including the breakup of the Golden couple.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to experience the clairvoyance. Friday, June 21st, Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish, featuring never-before-seen mental magic and spectacular illusions, with a special appearance by Mr. Coney Hondini, the world's first mind-reading dog. Friday, June 21st, 8 p.m., Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish. Tickets at Ticketmaster and Legends Casino Gift Shop. Experience the clairvoyance live.
Tonight, the flood watches as a powerful storm moves into the northeast. Plus, Israel, the Iran threat, and backlash over a promised Rafah invasion. More Americans turn to World News Tonight with David Muir, the most watched newscast on television.
Life can be hard. With Culligan, your water doesn't have to be.
When it comes to remodeling your bath, there's fact and there's fiction. Fiction, it's too expensive to remodel your bath. Fact, with Bath Fitter's hundreds of design options, you'll get the bath you want to fit your budget. Fiction, bath remodels take forever and tear the house apart. Fact, Bath Fitter installation takes just 1 day to fit your schedule. Get the bath that fits you. Bath Fitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
An accident can shatter your life. The award-winning team at Tamaki Law can put your life back together.
I'm attorney Jeff Kreutz.
And I'm attorney Megan Changaroya.
Thank you, Tri-Cities, for voting us Best Personal Injury and Best Overall Law Firm.
We are so honored and grateful to serve this amazing community.
If you've been seriously injured, call the law firm that has served Central Washington for 30 years. Call Tamaki Law and get your life back.
Hey Tri-Cities, it's Eric the Peanut Guy with your Tri-City Dust Devils. It's opening week of the 2024 season. Come out to Geisa Stadium all week long. Make sure to bring the kids for Family Feast Night on Friday, April 12th and enjoy $2 hot dogs, soft drinks, and more. Then on Saturday, April 13th, the Dust Devils make our season debut as the Columbia River Rooster Tails with a post-game fireworks show thanks to BNSF Railway. Visit the official ticket site at dustdevilsbaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It will blow you away.
Want free college or career training? It's possible.
Entertainment news now, and oh no, not the Golden Bachelor. Gary Turner and Teresa Nist are filing for divorce just 3 months after tying the knot right here on ABC.
I promise to be your calm in a storm, to comfort you when you're sad, to laugh with you when you're happy, and to stick with you throughout it all.
The thing that strikes me the most in our conversations, it's been how dedicated both of us are to our families. So we look at these situations and I think we just feel like it's best for the happiness of each of us to live apart.
The Golden Bachelor won't get the chance to live out his golden years with the woman he chose on the hit ABC show. It appears the couple says while they are still in love with one another, they just couldn't find a place together to call home, so they have to split up. They say they don't want to pretend and will continue to look for love in someone else. For all you Swifties, Taylor Swift is back on TikTok. I know it's been very rough for many of you. Swift's music returned to the social media platform after being gone for a few months. In January, Universal Music Group said its licensing agreement with TikTok was expiring and pulled its artists, including Swift. In addition to Swift, other artists under UMG's control include Ariana Grande, Camila Cabello, and Rihanna. Swift is scheduled to release her 11th studio album on April 19th. We'll have a final look at your forecast next.
Coming up, the deadly crash, a stolen truck intentionally plowing into a building in Texas. Also, heavy rain and strong winds hitting the Northeast, and a mother accused of leaving her young children home alone while she went on a cruise. Next.
Seattle battles Dallas. NHL action Saturday at noon on Apple Valley News Now.
When you need legal help, trust Quantum Legal. We're here for you in times of trouble, whether you need assistance with criminal defense, personal injury, or have been injured on the job. Law is a complicated matter. Our team of experts will fight for you and help you find the best solution for your situation. Don't let life's challenges get the best of you. We're here to help. Call us today at 509-783-5551 or visit our website at quantumlegal.com.
Race towards big wins at Wild Horse Resort and Casino during the $125,000 Derby Dash for cash and prizes. The track comes alive with over $13,000 in cash and prizes every Friday and Saturday. Pick your lucky horse, jockey your way to victory, and ride away with up to $700 cash. Then join us Saturday, April 27 for a $15,000 grand prize. 3 winners will race towards the finish line, and the winner takes home $10,000 cash. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often.
Want to drive?
Really?
Most of us agree our roads are safer when we put away our phones. But we still have some people to reach. So spread the message. And set the example. Because that's how we make the road a safer place for you and your loved ones. Together, we get there.
Take advantage of the tax credits you can, including the annual Washington State Working Families Tax Credit. You can get money back on state taxes already paid. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through June 30th, receive rebates up to $1,950 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
Massive savings are on this weekend, only at More Furniture. Choose from a wide variety, including our new spring lineup, and we'll provide free white glove delivery, special interest free financing until 2025, and we'll subtract your sales tax. And right now, we'll donate your gently used furniture free of charge. Make an impact in your local community and allow us to remove and donate your items with this limited time offer. Only at More Furniture.
What's bothering Archie?
Politics. What the Supreme Court says ain't got nothing to do with the law.
Dog, cat,
goldfish. Come on now, I draw the line on goldfish.
All in the Family, Sunday night at 8 on MeTV for Yakima and the Tri-Cities.
Welcome back. Final look at your forecast. We're looking at our first alert radar live right now. We still have those thunderstorms moving into parts of northeast Oregon, so do watch for that. The rest of our area this weekend, it looks like we'll see some sunshine. We'll check in with Riley live from the Dust Devils game coming up at 6. Plus, at 6, we're talking about Tumbleweeds West. We'll see you then. World News Tonight starts in a few seconds.